Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mercedes. This is another training video here with the Packard Law Firm. And today in this two-part series, I'm just going to go over how we track and manage our PNC and leads and the different types of leads that we might encounter on a day-to-day basis. And when I say PNCs, I mean potential new clients. So in this first video today, I'm just going to go over the basic definitions of the types of leads that we may encounter and how we would categorize them. And then in the second video, I will show you guys how we actually document those leads. So in the first category we've got here are our repeat clients. So first we've got current or former client Social Security. So this is if a current or former Social Security client gets into a wreck and they remembered, oh, the Packard Law Firm also handles personal injury claims. Let me give them a call. This is what they would fall under here. And this also counts for clients that we were not able to represent for their Social Security needs for whatever the reason. But yes, they would fall under this category. Next, we've got repeat current former client personal injury. So this would be if one of our current or former personal injury clients either gets into another wreck and they need assistance with this claim as well, or say that they're now disabled and they need help with their Social Security claim, they would fall under this category. Then last, we've got repeat current former client other. So this would be if we represented the client for a bankruptcy case, or say they're one of our current special needs planning clients and they get into a wreck and then they refer themselves over to our personal injury department. So all of these repeats are basically the client or the lead in this situation is already or was already represented by the Packard Law Firm for another claim, and they called us back again because they know that we also handle various other legal services. Next category, we've got interdepartmental referrals. So we've got the whole Social Security team here, and an interdepartmental referral is basically we have a client in a different department and say they need help with another legal issue, but they are unaware that we also handle personal injury, special needs planning, or Social Security. Then one of our coworkers who understands that they need help will refer that client to our other department. So first, like I said, we've got our Social Security team all right here. So we've got Social Security intake, Social Security case managers, Social Security medical records, Social Security attorney, and Social Security closeout. So this is if one of our current clients that's in our Social Security department lets our other coworkers know, like, hey, I was involved in a wreck, I don't know what to do, and then they refer them to our personal injury department and let them know, like, hey, yes, we also handle car wrecks and various other legal needs, and then they essentially refer that lead to a different department. Next, we've got interdepartmental referral special needs planning. So of course, this is if a special needs planning staff member realizes that one of their clients was involved in a wreck, and then they refer them to our personal injury department. And then next, we've got interdepartmental referral pre-lit. So this is if a pre-lit staff member realizes that one of their clients might be eligible for Social Security. Same here with lit litigation. If one of the team members here realizes that one of our clients is eligible for Social Security or might need help with special needs planning, then we can refer that client to the other department. So this one differs from repeat because this is actually the PLF staff referring a current client to a different department because that client did not know that we also handle personal injury or Social Security or special needs planning. Next, we've got recommendation. So first here, we've got recommendation PLF staff. So this basically means that if a PLF staff member recommends one of their friends or one of their family members over to us, and also this would fall under the category if, say, the lead was an actual PLF employee. Next, we've got recommendation current former client. So this would basically be if a current or former client referred one of their friends or one of their family members to the Packard Law Firm to help them or for us to help them with their legal needs, they would fall under this category. And then lastly, under recommendation, we've got unknown word of mouth. So I like to explain this one as you are standing in line at a gas station and you are having a conversation with somebody you don't know and about, say, like a legal need, and this person's like, hey man, you need to check out the Packard Law Firm, they do great work, but you don't catch that person's name or any of their information, but all you know is that they just referred the Packard Law, or they recommended the Packard Law Firm, so you decided to give us a call because of that reason. This is what you would categorize them as. Next, we've got referral network. So in the first category here, we've got referral network medical provider. Of course, we work with various medical providers here in San Antonio. So if they refer one of their patients over to us, this is what we would categorize the lead as. Next, we've got community organization. As you guys know, the Packard Law Firm is very heavily involved in charity work here in San Antonio. And so we are a part of several charity foundations, such as the Epilepsy Foundation and Habitat for Humanity. Also, Alamo Resource Center falls under this category as well. But yes, so that's if any of these charity organizations refers a lead over to us, this is what we would categorize them under. Next, we've got lawyer, well, actually two, lawyer no referral fee and lawyer with referral fee. And a referral fee is basically if an attorney refers a lead to our organization, our department, and they want to be paid for that lead. So this first one right here, for example, we've got the Maloney Group. Say they tell a lead to give us a call, and but they don't want a referral fee for, you know, recommending us. And then next, again, if the Maloney Group refers a lead to us, and then they actually do want an attorney fee because they gave us that referral. Next, we've got attorney referral groups. So Mr. Packard is, of course, involved and is affiliated with several personal injury attorney groups here in San Antonio. And so if one of these groups refers a lead over to us, this is what they would fall under as. And then lastly, we've got other referral network. So this is, of course, if another individual that refers the lead to us, but they don't fit in any other category, then they would fall under this. So basically, they can be a former employee or like a vendor, and a vendor in our situation could be like the water cooler guy who comes in and he changes out our water jugs for us. They would fall under this category if he recommended somebody to give us a call. And then the next category we've got going on here is internet. So first one, we've got PLF website. So of course, this is if the lead sends an inquiry through our website. They check out our website and they like what they see, and then they submit a form for us to give them a call or to contact them. Next, we've got social media. We do have several social media platforms, such as Facebook. Check us out. And so this is if the PNC were to actually look us up on Facebook and they contacted us that way. Next, we've got Google. So this is if a client looks us up on Google, but they don't actually go to the PLF website to submit a lead. They truly just look us up on Google, see our phone number right there, and then just give us a call. This is if they don't submit a lead on the website. But of course, they can visit the website, but we would only categorize it as a PLF website if they submit a lead. But we would categorize it as Google if they just looked us up on Google and then just gave us a call. And then lastly, we've got other internet. So this is if the PNC or the lead finds us through another internet platform, such as Bing. It's not necessarily Google, but this is what they would fall under here. Next, we've got other. So of the first, we've got other random. So this is completely random. The PNC doesn't really know why they gave us a call, but they just gave us a call. And the example we've got here is that the PNC told God to give us a call, and it doesn't. We would really only categorize a PNC under here is if they don't fit any of these other criterias. Next, we've got walk-in. So of course, we're in a building. It's got other businesses on the other different floors. We're located on the first floor. Say a lead is going to a different business here in the building, and then they also see that, oh, Packard Law Firm, let me check them out, and then they find us that way. They would be a other walk-in. And then lastly, we've got other unknown. So this is if the lead, say if we don't get information from the lead, or even if the lead doesn't know how they heard about us, then this is what we would categorize them under. Sometimes whenever, if you're doing a PNC phone call and then you forget to ask them about the referral source or how they heard of the Packard law firm, then you can categorize them under this. But sometimes even the PNC doesn't know how they heard about us. They just heard about us some random way, but they can't remember how. Okay, and then lastly, we've got paid marketing. So the first of the paid marketing, we've got Google AdWords. So of course, this is if somebody's looking at personal injury attorneys here in San Antonio, and then our ad pops up that way. And that's how they found us. This is what we would categorize them as. Next, we've got Facebook ads. Like I said, we do have Facebook, and if the lead finds us through a Facebook ad, then this is what we would label them as. Next, we've got paid directory listings, purchase leads, TV, and billboard. Those are kind of self-explanatory, but these are all paid marketing inquiries here. All right, and that's pretty much it. This is how we categorize all leads and PNCs. These are all of the definitions and the different types that we might encounter here at the Packard Law Firm. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, wrap up this video, and in the second video, I will definitely show you guys how we actually manage our leads. Thank you so much for joining.